Hey, what's going on everyone? How are you guys doing today? It's Lone here, and welcome back to another Sneak 2 video. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the dungeon weapons, and what are some of the best rolls you can get on these weapons. A couple of you guys have asked me, what's a good roll on the shotgun, what's a good roll on the rocket, so this video is to answer those questions. We're going to be going over all three weapons really quickly. This one's not going to be like the other videos, where we go slowly through all the perks. We're just gonna go through all of them in rapid fire mode, and I'm gonna tell you what are the best perks you can actually get on these weapons. Because apart from the shotgun, the other weapons are pretty normal. Nothing really makes them stand out. So here's the first thing that we're gonna be looking at is gonna be the shotgun, since the shotgun is the one that's the most unique and the one that actually has the best perks. So used for the simple fact that it's a slug shotgun in the kinetic slot, that already makes it pretty unique. But then we also have some pretty good perks that we can roll on this thing. So before we actually get into the perks though, I want to talk a little bit about the range stat. The range stat on the slug shotguns, at some point, like once you get over 70 on your range, it just does nothing. Because Bungie actually put a cap on the slug shotguns. Once you get past the 70 range, even if you keep adding more range, you won't get more actual range for your one shots on your shotgun. It just won't. So don't worry too much about the range on the slugs. If you get like one range perk, and as long as you're over 70 range, you're pretty much hitting as far as you can for the one shot potential. There's a couple of things that can actually increase the one shot potential, but they're not going to be just straight up range stats like accurate rounds or hammer forge rifling. And because of that, because the range not mattering as much on the slugs, the barrel doesn't actually matter too much. You have a lot of flexibility, but I recommend that you go for a flooded barrel, just because the huge increase to the handling stat. Plus 15 handling is gonna make this weapon feel a lot better, so I always recommend that you go for the flooded barrel. So this is gonna be my go-to, but like I said, the barrel, not gonna be super important. Now for the second column of perks, there's accurate rounds if you really wanna make sure that you're hitting that 70, which if you didn't get a barrel with range, maybe it would be a good thing, which is going to increase the rate of fire on your weapon, meaning that you can actually hit a follow-up shot faster, in case you gotta double body someone, or you just don't do enough damage and need another shot. A sword mag is going to be a pretty good one. Unfortunately, this one can actually roll with full auto, so I can't really do my sword mag full auto combo like I do on the Ganoras. But assault mag is good. Accurate rounds, so you want to go for the maximum range is good. Or just something like light mag can actually be good. It gives you range, it gives you reload speed. But something that you definitely don't want is steady rounds. just don't get steady rounds, and you're pretty much gonna be good. Now we actually get to the trade perks, and these perks are the ones that actually matter for the slug shotguns. The magazine is not really that big of a deal. The barrel also not that big of a deal. But these ones, they're gonna be the good ones. And for this, there's two perks that really stand out. Quick draw is gonna give you super handling on the weapon, meaning that the weapon's gonna feel really nice. I really love quick draw on the weapons. I really love quick draw on the shotguns. The shotguns just feel amazing with quick draw. If you can get quick draw, this is something that you definitely should be running. Another good perk that you can get is snapshot sights, just so you can get on target faster. So that's pretty good as well. It's not quick draw, but snapshot sights is good. Now for the final column, there's actually quite a few that we can run. The first one is Swashbuckler. If you're a Titan, if you react to melee a lot, then Swashbuckler may actually be pretty good. Once you melee someone, Swashbuckler will actually give you enough damage to actually one-shot someone to the body with these things. And that's just crazy. Being able to one-shot someone to the body with a slug is just amazing. It's super easy. Swashbuckler is really good on the shotguns. So if you can actually get some Swashbuckler, that's pretty good. And the alternative is Opening Shot, which improves range and accuracy on the opening shot of the attack. So it's going to make it a little bit easier. You're going to have a little bit more aim assist on your first shot, meaning that you always have more aim assist, since you usually are going to be taking care of people with one shot. And also, this is the only perk that actually won't increase your range after you hit the 70 mark. So if you're hitting 70 on your range and you're already hitting the cap, opening shot is the only thing that's actually going to increase it. So if you get something like quick draw opening shot, you pretty much have the god roll. Now next up, let's move into the rocket launcher, the Heretic. And for this one, there's not a lot of things are unique about it. Let's just say that. It looks cool, it's got that going for it, but besides that, that's pretty much it. For these, you're looking for blast radius and velocity, and for this, you're looking for impact casting, which is going to increase damage on direct hits, just overall doing more damage with your rocket. Cluster bombs are still the go-to. They don't do as much damage as they used to, but they're still the go-to. You don't want kill clip on your rocket. Usually, not a good thing you want. A perk that this rocket launcher does have that others don't is Demolitionist, meaning that you do get more grenade energy when you kill enemies with this rocket, but you're most of the time going to be using this thing as DPS. Let's be serious. Most of the time you're not going to be killing things with this, so most of the time you're not going to be taking advantage of Demolitionist. And if you are killing just a group of bats and you get your grenade back, well, you're also wasting your heavy on some ads. So maybe the rocket's not the best idea for clearing out ads. So yeah, that's the thing about the rockets. There's just not many interesting perks you can get with rockets. As long as you get some impact casting, you got some cluster bombs, you're pretty much good. Nothing else really matters with the rocket. Now next up is the sniper, the Apostate, and this one is a rapid fire frame. So this one's not going to be a PvE sniper, this one's going to be a crucible sniper. And when it comes to the barrels, we actually have the standard barrels. We have arrowhead break, we have chamber compensator, corkscrew rifling, standard barrel, floater barrel, full bore, hammer forge rifling, polygonal rifling, and then small bore. And since this is a sniper, we want to increase our handling as much as possible, so we definitely want to go for floater barrel. Floater barrel, once again, it shows up again, but you just want to increase the handling as much as you can on the sniper to try to make it as snappy and as responsive as possible, so floater barrel is definitely what you want. Now for the magazine perk, I would actually recommend some accurate rounds, just because the more range you add to the sniper, the higher the aim assist value or the magnetism on the weapon is going to get. So that's why I would say that accurate rounds are pretty good. But if you want some more ammo, you could go with a pendant mag, with tactical mag, but it's not a super big issue if you don't get accurate rounds. It won't really matter too much. Now, let's go to the actual perks, and this one has definitely some interesting ones. We have Shield Disorient, which is not something you typically see on a sniper, and also Rangefinder, which is also something you don't really see on a sniper. But for the snipers, I definitely would go with Moving Target, which is going to increase movement speed when you're aiming down sights, meaning that you have better sidestepping when you're aiming down sights, and you also get more aim assists or bullet magnetism over your own PC, meaning that it's going to be a little bit easier to hit your shots with Moving Target. So Moving Target would definitely be the best one here, I think. You could definitely make an argument for Firmly Planted, because I know people really like their Firmly Planted, but I think Moving Target is just a little bit better than Firmly Planted. Now next up, we have some really interesting perks. Snapshot Sights, Quick Draw, Rapid Hit, Multi-Kill Kill Clip, and Bot Spreading. So for this column, for this final one, you definitely want to look for one of these two. I would definitely say Quick Draw, just because I like Quick Draw a little bit more than Snapshot, since it actually affects all the handling instead of just the aim down sight speed, but they both work. And with that, guys, we're gonna end today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I tried to went through this as quickly as possible. I think we spent most of the time in the shotgun, but the shotgun is the one that stands out the most. The sniper is not really bad. You can actually get some really good perks, but there's nothing just unique about it. That's the main reason. Anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel in case you guys haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.